Good morning, friends. Uh, Today is गुरुवार, so ये गुरु का दिन है। तो कुछ गुरु मंत्र जो मैंने सीखा है इन 20 वर्षों से। There are 8 pranayams and there are 8 limbs of yoga. Shiva, the Adi Yogi, Adi Guru, has given this knowledge to Saptarshis, 7 rishis, and all the 7 rishis finally transmitted it to the common people. But slowly it was diminishing. That's why Patanjali, second or third generation rishi, jotted it down in writing, and that's what we are having. But due to operation of Mughals, operation of Britishers, we have lost our all the cultures, and we have been tuned to a westernized culture. We lost everything, but again a lot of people are trying to revive it. Sri Ravi Shankar is there, Ramdev Baba is there, Sadhguru is there in different style. So all are trying to revive. I also started facing problems, some problems which were not getting cured by allopathy medicine, modern medicines like Parkinson's at the age of 40. So I was forced to start doing pranayam based on my dad's suggestion. He was also a allopathy doctor, very good surgeon of first generation after independence, and he only told that in allopathy there is no treatment, but he told that by doing pranayam it can be healed or cured, and it can be, the problem will be reduced. So keeping that in mind, I started doing it, and in last 20 years I have realized one thing, that if anyone does all 8 pranayams and 1 hour brisk morning walk, 99.99% of the diseases will vanish. So again I will start 8 limbs of yoga: Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. So for Grihast, those who are living the family life, good morning, and those who are not willing to switch over to Vanprasth mode of life, for them Yam, Niyam, Asan and Pranayam, these 4 limbs of yoga is enough. Yam means internal discipline. I have simplified everything. Yam means internal discipline. For example, getting up every day in Brahma Muhurt shows that you are 99% disciplined now. Then Niyam is your behaviors. What way you behave in society, discipline, external discipline. Yam was internal discipline, Niyam is external discipline. Yam was internal discipline and Niyam is external discipline. Then third one is asan. Asan doesn't mean twisting and turning of the bodies in so many shapes. People have somehow got confused. Asan means sitting in a posture of Padmasan if you can do, Vajrasan or Sukhasan for a longer time. This practice is needed. Once you are able to do it, then you start doing all the 8 pranayams. So, what are the all 8 pranayams? Udgit, Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom, Bhramari, Ujjayi, Vahya Pranayam, Agnishar. So all the 8 pranayams are having different advantages, whether it will make you zero medicine and zero forcible chir-fad life. So first one, Udgit, reciting Om. Everybody knows how to recite Om, but the rule is there. Inhale fully, and then while exhaling only, you recite Om. And now Om is made of 3, A, U, Ma, or in English A, U, M. So A and U becomes O, and Ma is separate. When you recite O, then whole body vibrates. When you recite Ma, then only brain vibrates, the skull portion vibrates. So 60 to 70% O and 30 to 40% Ma of your total exhale breathe. Exhale breathe का 60 से 70% O बोलना है, and 30 to 40% Ma बोलना है. When you will tell Ma, the skull will vibrate. When you will tell O, the whole body will vibrate. You can see some people are aware. Now they are doing some Anulom Vilom. It's good. At least people are now. This is basically a CRPF group. Some Yog Guru is teaching them Anulom Vilom. You can see them. Then, so I was there in Udgit. So what are the advantages of Udgit? Why I will do Udgit? If it doesn't give any benefit, why I should do? So the advantages are, Udgit is basically cleansing. It helps in cleansing of spinal cord junctions. There are 7 chakras in spinal cord. All the 7 chakras, the junctions, gets cleansed. The blockages are removed by simply reciting Om. So what are the advantages? All the pains at the junctions will slowly vanish. Spondylitis will not be there. Your L3, L4 slip disc problem will not be there. Then your all frozen shoulder, it will also, you will recover like anything from frozen shoulder also if you do Udgit for a longer time. If anybody is not having any problem, then 3 to 5 times Udgit pranayam is sufficient. But if somebody is having problem related to a spinal cord junctions and a spinal cord, then he has to recite Om. It is told that You recite for 108 times. You have heard Sri Sri 108 Sri. So that 108 represents all the small junctions, mini junctions. 7 major junctions and 108 small junctions are in the body. So you have to cleanse each and everything. Then you will find that all the problems related to spinal cord has vanished. Then next is Bhastrika Pranayam. What is Bhastrika? Bhastrika is deep inhaling, deep exhaling. I have uploaded all the videos in YouTube. You can search me as Technocrat Yog Guru Devesh. You will find all the pranayams video in that channel, and it is free. No charges, no subscription fee. It's totally free. So when you are doing Bhastrika Pranayam, deep inhaling, deep exhaling, your blood will become oxygenated. Explanations are there in videos. I will not elaborate. Once your blood becomes oxygenated, no virus can survive inside your body, and even cancerous cell, if started cropping up, will slowly die. If somebody started suffering from cancer, he has to do morning 1 hour, evening 1 hour Bhastrika Pranayam, and he will see the magic. The cancerous cell will almost vanish, or I can say 100% vanish, once you have started doing dedicatedly for 1 hour evening and 1 hour morning. The next pranayam is Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati, and fourth is Anulom Vilom. These two are called key pranayams. What is Kapalbhati? Exhale with a jerk. It has to be done continuously for 15 minutes, once in 1 second, 60 times in 1 minute. Ideal condition, 50 to 70 is also acceptable. So what advantage it gives? It will heal all your organs. It will cleanse all your organs. And if all the organs are healthy, then 99% of the problems will go. And Anulom Vilom is alternate nostril breathing. If it is, this is also has to be done for 15 minutes. If done regularly, then all the problems related to transporting medium of the body, artery, nerves, veins, will slowly vanish. So if all the organs becomes healthy and all the transporting medium gets cleaned, then there is nothing left in the body. That's why it is called, both are called key pranayams. If you don't have time, then at least do these two pranayams 10 minutes every day. Not 100%, but 90% problems will go. After that, 1, 2, 3, 4, Udgit, Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom. These are pranayams for long journey. Means the effect will be visible slowly. If you have done continuously for 3 months, you will find that 99% of the problem related to all your organs, all your transporting medium have vanished. Then another 4 pranayams are Bhramari, then Ujjayi, then Bahya Pranayam, and Agnisar. What is Bhramari? You have to create humming sound with a typical posture. It is in the videos. You can go to YouTube and see it. And what it does, it vibrates our nervous system in the brain, and with vibration only it cleanses our nervous system. Ramdev Baba and all tell negativity will go and positivity will pour in. Gentlemen, basically all your nerves which got blocked due to so many tensions of life which get cleaned every day. So certainly the moment the nerves of the brain will get cleansed, then you will feel very light. So what are the problems related to nerves of the brain? First is headache. So many types of, almost 45 types of headache.